The March of the Exeggutor Squad. The team are traveling through a tropical coastal region near Cinnabar Island when they encounter a peculiar phenomenon. A line of Exeggutor marching in a surprisingly organized formation along the beach and through the surrounding palm forests. The episode opens with the sun rising over the ocean, casting warm light across sand, waves, and tall palm trees. Misty observes that Pokémon behavior often reflects environmental adaptation, emphasizing that trainers should carefully study these patterns to understand and interact with them effectively. Brock notes that observing natural formations and social behavior among Pokémon is key to predicting actions and preparing strategies. Ash, ever curious, eagerly follows the procession, while Pikachu senses subtle energy signals from the Exeggutor group. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle demonstrate readiness, prepared to assist with coordination, protection, and environmental interaction. The story begins as Ash and his friends learn that the Exeggutor squad has been unintentionally disrupting local habitats and human activity due to their strict adherence to a marching pattern, which seems to be a learned behavior with no immediate explanation. The squad's leader, a larger and more authoritative Exeggutor, maintains strict discipline over the group, while other members follow cues precisely, illustrating the complex social dynamics within Pokémon groups. Misty emphasizes that understanding these social behaviors is crucial before taking any action, while Brock stresses the importance of strategic planning when intervening in Pokémon activity to avoid harm. Ash decides to interact carefully with the squad, observing their movements and attempting to identify patterns. Pikachu uses electrical sensing to detect signals and energy flows that guide the Exeggutor. Bulbasaur employs Vine Whip to gently redirect fallen or misaligned members without causing stress. Charmander provides warmth and light to guide the squad in shaded areas, and Squirtle manipulates water and terrain to prevent obstacles from interfering with their path. These coordinated efforts demonstrate observation, strategy, adaptability, and ethical intervention, highlighting that effective training and problem-solving require understanding and respect for Pokémon behavior. During the sequence, Team Rocket arrives, planning to exploit the distraction caused by the marching Exeggutor to capture rare Pokémon in the area. Jessie, James, and Meowth deploy mechanical traps, Pokeballs, and gadgets to manipulate the squad and isolate targets, creating hazards for both Ash's team and local wildlife. Ash responds strategically. Pikachu disables devices with precise Thunderbolt attacks, Bulbasaur and Charmander guide Pokémon and redirect movement safely, and Squirtle ensures environmental control to mitigate accidents. Misty assists with timing and observation, reinforcing lessons in coordination, situational awareness, and ethical problem-solving. The climax occurs when Team Rocket interferes directly with the Exeggutor squad, attempting to redirect or capture members. Ash coordinates his team to counteract the disruption. Pikachu delivers controlled electrical signals to restore focus and alignment. Bulbasaur and Charmander manipulate obstacles and maintain formation, and Squirtle stabilizes the terrain to prevent accidents. The combined efforts of Ash, his Pokémon, and the Exeggutor squad themselves result in Team Rocket being defeated and blasted off in their classic comedic fashion, reinforcing the recurring theme that teamwork, ethical intervention, and strategic thinking overcome chaos and exploitation. Following the resolution, Ash reflects on lessons learned: observation, understanding natural behavior, ethical problem-solving, adaptability, teamwork, and strategic coordination are vital when interacting with organized or socially complex Pokémon groups. Pikachu and the other Pokémon demonstrate growth in trust, cohesion, and responsiveness, illustrating the effectiveness of collaboration and thoughtful leadership. Misty highlights the importance of patience, careful observation, and non-intrusive guidance, while Brock praises Ash for leadership, strategic thinking, and ethical management of both Pokémon and environmental dynamics. The episode concludes with Ash and his friends watching the Exeggutor squad march off peacefully into the tropical forest at sunset, the golden light reflecting off the ocean and sand. Ash understands that mastery as a Pokémon trainer requires intelligence, empathy, adaptability, and cooperation alongside combat skill. Misty and Brock reinforce these lessons, while Pikachu and the other Pokémon walk confidently, demonstrating trust, cohesion, and growth in strategic and ethical judgment. The march of the Exeggutor squad emphasizes multiple lessons: observation and understanding of Pokémon social behavior, ethical intervention, teamwork and coordination, adaptability to complex environmental and social situations, strategic problem-solving, and respect for natural patterns. Ash's journey continues to integrate adventure, moral development, and tactical growth, showing that becoming a Pokémon Master requires intelligence, empathy, cooperation, and thoughtful strategy alongside combat proficiency.